Hi and welcome everyone. I'm doing a very, very mini love reading. I'm just testing this out. I haven't been live before, so I'm just seeing how it goes and what happens. And so I'm going to go through the sun signs and pick a card, a couple of cards for each one to give you a bit of advice, whatever's going on in your love life. And so I'm going to work through all the sun signs, choose which resonates for you, Sun, Ascendant, Venus, that kind of stuff, moon sign. So I'm going to go through Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and then Pisces. So let's get going. Aries. So Aries, the card for you is trust. So whatever your situation you're in, trust in yourself, trust in your other. So if you have a partnership, then have faith in the partnership, trust that you're on the right path, you're going in the right direction. Might be a bit trippy and stumbly, but just keep going and just allow this kind of crazy, jaggedy path just to take with you, just flow with it. Let go of trying to control the situation so much, trying to control feelings, emotions, or thoughts, or control what you do. Just allow yourself to go with the flow and trust it. Or if you're a single Aries, then again, trust that you are meant to be at the moment, that you're in the right place, really enjoy it, make the most of it, and have faith that you are going to find love. When you stay on your path and you get on your path and you're doing your thing, it's going to come, it's going to show up. Okay. For Taurus, see, advice for Taurus is the Earth Fairy. I'm using the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle deck for this. So the Earth Fairy is about physical health, about being earthed, grounded, and about laying the foundation. So it's really asking you to pay attention to the physical elements of your relationship. So this could be about building physical connection. So it could be about materials, it could be about creating a home, creating a stable financial system, a physical, intimate relationship, healthy sex life. Pay attention to the physical reality and really work with that. And that's great for Taurus because you love physicality anyway. So really you can enjoy that and go with that and play with it. I feel like have fun, enjoy getting, into the roots because, without the foundation, we can't grow. Gemini, the advice for you from Spirit is the Merlin. So this is really calling you to have trust in your connection to the magical realms, that you have the ability to connect with spirit, to connect with your higher guidance, and to manifest and create from that guidance. So you can trust in yourself exactly what you want, you can create. So the Merlin is like the magician, has all the elements available to him or her. So you can use and feel on the different elements. So there's the elements earth, air, fire, and water, and you can feel what's out of balance in my life at the moment. Am I like a bit too fiery or like a bit too much up in the air? Am I being a bit too stubborn, too grounded? Do I need to flow a little bit more? Maybe I'm too emotional. So feel these different elements in your life, in your relationship, and feel what do I need to bring in? So, okay, so what do I need to bring into the relationship? Which of these elements? Does it need more passion, more fire? Does it need solidity and grounding? Does it need kind of a flowy relaxation, like surrender, and the water kind of play? And does it need inspiration? Does it need ideas, communication? Do we need to just talk more? So using all the elements and keeping all the elements balanced in your relationship. Love advice for Cancer is the Stag, which is pride and leadership. So if you're Cancer, then taking pride, taking responsibility for the situation, really trusting in yourself that you know maybe what you and your partner need at the moment, and taking that forward, taking steps forward with that. Take the lead. For Leo, your advice is love. You're in a great situation and your relationship is going well. Enjoy it, have fun with it, trust in it. Like love is in the air. It's completely on the cards for you, Leo. Virgo. Yay, happily ever after. Good timing. I'm glad you tuned in then. Then for where am I at? Virgo, the Raven. So this is about magic, coincidence, synchronistic events. So, in terms of you and your relationship, maybe it's bringing the magic in. So, how can you really? mm, I feel like there's messages coming through to you already. So, there's already some kind of signs or something you've been receiving, you've been getting, and then you need to trust in those um, and rely on those. So you should know already whether it's some kind of numbers, is it angel numbers, is it some song you keep hearing, something that people keep saying. You're already getting the message through, so pay attention to the messages, and they will come through to you rather than via me. Libra, focus. What do you want? Libra, you've really got to choose what you want. Do you want to keep going on the same path? Is that what you want? Because if it is, you need to bring your attention to it, to this relationship. If you don't focus on it, then anything can come and go and change. So if you really want to develop this situation, you need to train your mind and pay attention to your partner. Maybe are you listening? Like maybe you need to pay more attention to what's being said, and really follow through on that, really listen to that, and then how can we work forward on that, move forward on that, um, and give your relationship some time. It needs some more time, and love at the moment. Scorpio, the dragon, power and strength. So in your relationship, you're being asked to draw on your power and draw on your strength. So if this is a challenging time, you have to stay committed to your vision for the relationship and to really draw on that power, on your strength. So come into your own, stand up for yourself, and spread your wings. The dragon is a very powerful, very magical creature, and very connected to the other realms. And as a Scorpio, you have all that kind of insight. So really trusting that the kind of the feeling that you have um, is true, and you need to draw on that strength and um, keep delivering that towards the situation, towards the relationship. Um, or if there's struggles, it's also your own power. You need to maybe focus on yourself and your own strength and keeping yourself strong, because if you're strong in the relationship, then the whole thing is supported. Okay, Sagittarius, birth, rebirth. Okay, so this is a time of renewal, time of changeover, changing of the guards. So it can be new relationship, new phase in a relationship, but it's significant. You're at a really, really big point in this relationship where there may have been some conflict, there may have been some unveiling, some kind of situation that's really called you to pay attention to what's going on. And now is a time for rebirth. So maybe you've been through a darker time, a more difficult, challenging time, and now you're being reborn into something new and bright and beautiful. And um, you can celebrate and also nurture yourself, because when you're newborn, you're precious, you're very delicate, you're vulnerable. So whether that's you or your partner, it's really a time to nurture and nourish yourself and the relationship. Capricorn, Lady of the Lake. She's absolute truth, courage, self-respect, and responsibility. So the female in this relationship is, or the feminine aspect, is being asked to stand up and stand for the truth and stand for herself, that her needs are met, that she receives what she needs from the relationship, from the situation. And if they're not being met, to voice that and say something about it. She's holding the sword, which for me is this truth, communication, and the cutting away of any toxicity, or lies, or any burdens in the relationship. Things need to be cleansed and clear, and have received the insight. So really seeing the truth, cutting to the truth of a situation. Aquarius. Love advice for Aquarius is the King. So this is for the masculine side, or your masculine aspect. So really staying in your throne, in your power, in your ability to manage the material world, make plans, moving forward with whatever your vision is. Really take the lead, take ownership. It's also man authority, male sexual energy. Like there's maybe some dominance. I mean, if you're inquiring about a kind of sexual situation, then maybe like some kind of domination in the relationship is actually going to be quite attractive to your partner. And maybe they need that at the moment. They need to be held in some kind of way, and need to feel that kind of penetration, that kind of like support, that kind of like strength. Also pertaining to the law and justice. So it can also be to do with um, standing for what's right and what needs to be done, needs to be said, keeping things fair and practical, um, and standing for that within the relationship. Pisces, your card is movement. So you are a fish. So this is going to be fairly natural for you. What's needed is movement within the relationship. Movement of circulation is what I want to say. Circulation of energies, of communication, of bodies, of connecting to one another. So finding a way to really go with the flow, move with the currents of what is happening, surrender your control, surrender your need to control any situation, and allow yourself to just move with it, go with it. Anything else? Also, just the sense of purification. If there's been a change, if there's been some upset recently, then this is a signifier that you need to purify your energy. So cleansing your energy, you can use water to do that. Bathing in salt baths, hot water, steam rooms, shower rooms, sweating, drinking lots of water, that kind of thing, and that will purify and cleanse your body. Okay, thank you for tuning in, and I enjoyed that. I think I'll do it again soon.